All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wednesday night Zoom call. This is a compensation-focused Zoom call. I have the pleasure of introducing to you a gentleman who I've known, a short time. He's been with Isagenix not that long. However, he has reached Crystal Executive, I think, in 17 days. He's helped 3 other people reach Crystal Executive, and he's definitely a family man. He loves his family. He loves his friends, and he loves the Lord. I'd like to welcome, good evening, Chuck. Thank you, Chuck Williams. Welcome to the call. Thank you for doing the Zoom call this evening.
Thank you, Mark. And disclaimers here. First of all, it's 19 days, first time to executive. The second time it took a little longer. And we've helped 3 personals, and we've helped really sharp up-and-coming superstar Shirley Picaretto just recently on the team. So we love helping people, and that's what we're going to try to do tonight as we get into this presentation. It's going to be a little bit thorough. I might go a little bit fast. I just had an e-shot at the beginning of the call. It's my second one of the day, so watch out. But we are recording this, so you can go back and watch it at your leisure. Slow it down, pause it, and enjoy it at a speed that you can absorb. But we're going to cover some great information. I want to start with this disclaimer, and it's very important when you're presenting the Isagenix opportunity, whether it be for the product, the business opportunity, or both, that you share this disclaimer with your prospects. We want to keep this company totally on the up and up when it comes to legality. And this disclaimer is necessary. The statements in this presentation have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Isagenix products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. Results not typical. You're going to see some amazing before and after pictures. Those are not typical. Weight loss, muscle gain, lifestyle, and other results depicted in this presentation reflect exceptional experiences of Isagenix customers and should not be construed as typical or average. You can read the rest, but basically 9 pounds average weight loss 30 days on our weight loss system. The last paragraph there talks about income. We are going to talk a little bit about that tonight, so I do want to cover this tonight. The ability to earn income under the Isagenix team compensation plan depends on many factors, including an individual associate's business, social, and sales skills, personal ambition and activity, availability of time and financial resources, and access to a large network of family, friends, and business contacts. Isagenix cannot and does not guarantee any particular level of earnings. Even associates who dedicate a significant amount of time, effort, and personal funds may not achieve a meaningful level of success. For average earnings, please refer to the Isagenix earnings disclosure statement at isagenixearnings.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. I'm Chuck Williams, and I'm here to present tonight. The picture on the far left was actually a little before I got involved in Isagenix. I lost a little bit of that belly fat before. The picture on the right is my wife and I fairly recently, after not only releasing 23 pounds of body fat, but then regaining 15 pounds of lean muscle. I am in as good a shape today as I was in my early 20s when I played college football. And that face my wife's making that picture, we have fun living life together. We both feel like we're in our 20s again, and we thank Isagenix for that. The founders of Isagenix are these 3 right here and their son, Eric Cooper. You've got John Anderson on the far left. He is the formulator who developed the initial products for Isagenix. John Anderson is a great story. He got bit by a brown recluse spider down in his foot area. The hospital, the doctors were saying, we're going to have to amputate your foot, sir. He's like, no, you're not. I have developed over 2,000 nutritional products for over 600 companies around the world. I am known throughout the world as the mineral man. I'm going to go back to my lab, and I'm going to concoct something that's going to get these toxins out of my body. And sure enough, with the help of a few friends, I think he went back to his lab, and he developed what became our Cleanse for Life. In the UK, we call it Nourish for Life because that's what it is. It's 200 nutrients flooding your body, getting the toxins out, and as a byproduct of him getting those toxins out of his body, he saved his foot. He has it today, and he shed about 60 pounds of body fat. At that moment, he said, oh my goodness, I've discovered something phenomenal. So instead of going to one of 600 companies that he had sold formulas to in the past, he said, I've got to take this to the marketplace myself. I cannot allow a company to tinker with a formula. I want to be able to take this to the masses. I want to impact world health. He didn't need the money, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't start this business to make money. Now, obviously, when you provide a good service, you're going to make money, and he's made a lot of money. He deserves that, but he didn't get started in Isagenix to make money. He got in started to impact world health. The 2 people on the right-hand side of the picture are Jim and Kathy Cooper. They were the people he reached out to help with the corporate and the networking and the marketing of the company. They had experience in all areas that needed, and so those 3 combined started Isagenix in 2002. The vision of Isagenix is simple. It is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. Now, when they say that, they're not talking about competing with other direct sales network marketing companies. They're talking about competing with Johnson & Johnson, $80 billion in sales. How can they say that when we're just barely under $1 billion a year in sales? We've done $6 billion in our first 2002, 16 years. How can they think they're going to compete with a company that did $80 billion in sales last year and be number one? It's because we have phenomenal products, and I'm going to go through all this tonight, but it's no compromise products. We have products that transform people's lives. We have solutions for the weight loss. We call it weight wellness now because it's not just weight loss. Some people want to gain weight. Whether you want to gain, lose, gain lean muscle, we can help you manage your weight and maintain a healthy weight. Energy. I've talked to many business owners, and the number one thing they want is energy. Performance. Athletes. And ladies and gentlemen, whether you think you are or not, we're all athletes. We all want to get up, walk around, enjoy our grandkids or our kids. We want to be able to do things in life. We want to be able to walk around without being pushed around in a wheelchair. That's called performance at some level. And then you've got healthy aging. I'm part of the baby boomer generation. I'm one of the younger in that generation. But there's a whole lot of people entering that in the United States, and they all are looking for ways to have healthy aging. Isagenix has a product. I'll talk a little bit more about it in a little bit here, but it actually won a Nobel Peace Prize. It's so good. And then on the far right, you got wealth creation. At the very end, I'm going to talk about our mentors, Herb and Patty Cepeda. They're the poster child of wealth creation, Isagenix. Number one income earners have earned over $20 million in their time with Isagenix, and they've helped create many of the 261 millionaires in the company have been created on the Herb and Patty Cepeda team, and they've done that all within the last 10 years. Now, I'm going to fly through these products. Please don't think I'm not paying a lot of attention to it, but tonight's about a compensation plan. But I do want to just touch on this incredible product line because without these incredible products, you don't have a residual income. The company has done $6 billion in sales in their first 16 years, and it's growing steadily year after year after year. Last year, we just did under $1 billion. This year, 2018, they're projected to do $1.2 billion, and I believe that's conservative. This is the number one seller for the company. It's the shakes. Again, I'm not going to go into the details of products. I just want to skim over them for you. We also have that available in dairy-free. The product I mentioned earlier that started the company was the Cleanse for Life, a phenomenal product. All these products I use on a regular basis. The Ionic Supreme. You ask anybody who's been involved with Isagenix for more than a few months, and this will almost always be at the top 3 of their list. You absolutely love this product. It helps reduce the effects of stress. In the evening, if you take another ounce of it, it helps you unwind and relax. It is a phenomenal product. In the afternoon, if you're looking for a jump start and you don't have any e-shots around, you take a shot of this, and it actually helps stimulate your performance. It is absolutely an amazing product. Isagenix coffee. Normal coffee will cause you to be more acidic. Our product doesn't have that much acidity. It keeps your pH level high, and it tastes great. It's phenomenal. I love Isagenix coffee. E-shots. Had one of these just before the call tonight, so if I'm a little excited, this is part of the reason. The other part is I get to share with you the most incredible compensation plan that's ever been developed. We're going to get to that in just a few minutes here. Now, this is the performance line. After having been in Isagenix for a while, having shed the 23 pounds, my wife and I decided we'd start taking advantage of the performance products. So initially, we were using the Power. And then the company came out with a new pre-workout called Nitro. And that's exactly what it does. It puts your workout on Nitro. It gives you more energy throughout your workout. And ladies and gentlemen, about 3 months into working out at the gym, I had come in with no muscle tone at all. Within 3 months, my biceps had grown 2 inches in diameter. I literally had people coming up to me and asking me if I was on steroids. I said, no, I'm not, but thank you for the compliment. I'm taking phenomenal nutrition, and I work hard here in the gym on a regular basis. Nitro is a great pre-workout. I love it. And then you got the Pro Shake. This has a little more protein than your regular shake, and it helps build that lean muscle. I drink that on a regular basis because that's what I'm into right now is building some lean muscle. Then you've got your Recover. After your workout, you take this, and it really reduces the effects of working out as far as the soreness and stiffness. Doesn't affect the benefits of working out, but it gets rid of soreness and stiffness. I didn't realize how good this was working until one time my wife and I ran out, and we worked out like we normally do. We came home. We didn't have our Recover. The next day, we're both stiff, and, oh, what's wrong with us? And we were like, we didn't have our Recover. We immediately made sure it was on order. It was on its way, and we will not run out again. We've got an ample supply, and we reorder way before we run out in the future. We're not going to be without a Recover. Healthy aging. At 57 years old, I am concerned about aging well. I've got 6 grandchildren. I want to enjoy my grandchildren well into my 90s. I want to be chasing around my great-grandchildren, and I believe I will do that with Isagenix nutrition and exercise. These products are absolutely amazing. I highly recommend them. I take an AM and PM pack every day. And then this product B, literally, ladies and gentlemen, we could start a whole company with just this product right here. This is what I was talking about earlier that won the Nobel Peace Prize. It actually has been proven to lengthen telomeres. I'm not going to go into all the details about that, but you can literally get videos from Isagenix on what that means. It is literally healthy aging to the max. This is the one that won the Nobel Peace Prize. It is a phenomenal product. It literally is turning the hair color of my hair back to its natural color. I had gone pretty much mostly gray, and this product right here is the product mostly responsible for turning my hair back to its natural color. It is absolutely amazing. I love the Isagenix products, and they are scientifically backed. They work. We've got a website, isagenixhealth.net. You can read about all the scientific studies that have been done. There's more on the way. They've got some they're working on right now in the performance area. We're going to blow that marketplace wide open, ladies and gentlemen. Get excited about the future. This is a friend of mine, Daniel Pardon. Awesome guy, came runner-up in the IsaBody Challenge a couple years ago and built a huge business himself. We have 50 scientists, full-time scientists on staff. This is not where we outsource things. This is all in-house, scientifically backed products. We have something called the IsaBody Challenge. My wife and I just today signed up for our third IsaBody Challenge. It's a community of people encouraging and helping each other get the best results from the Isagenix program. These are just some pictures here. Okay, so these are just some pictures of people that have had good success with Isagenix. Again, these results are not typical, but I've seen so many of them with these great results. I know it happens for a lot of people. I've personally experienced with a lot of people. Can you imagine how much healthier this gentleman is now that he shed some of that fat that was attached to his organs and his body? Again, we're going to go through these kind of quickly, but look at these people. What a difference it can make. We have the ability to change people's lives, transform people's lives, as Isagenix would like to say. Now, let's shift gears for just a second, and I want to get back to the rest of the story for me. I started out with my physical transformation. I want to talk to you about my financial transformation. My background is corporate America. At the age of 24 years old, I was the general manager of an entire plant down in Houston, Texas. I brought my wife and brand new baby down there, relocated, and started working down there. Worked a lot of hours, worked hard, had a good income, company car, expense account. From all intents and purposes, according to all my peers, I was at the top of my game. Loved it. Actually loved my job. But there was a lot of stress involved and a lot of hours involved. As I had child 2, child 3, child 4, I wanted a way to have more time with my family and control my financial future. And so I got involved in an industry called network marketing. I personally have been the #1 incomer with 4 small network marketing companies. And it wasn't until Isagenix that I found the right vehicle for me to have success. And more importantly, for my team to have success. Having been the #1 income earner for 4 different companies, you said, well, you've had success. And I have, but it's not been sustainable because I chose the wrong companies that didn't last, and there was no sustainable success for my team. And in business, in life, your success can really only be measured in how many people you help get what they want. Then you're going to get what you want. And so with Isagenix, I've been able to do that. So a lot of people are out there in the same boat I was, working a lot of hours, under a lot of stress, related to their job, even if they like their job, but they want financial freedom. And as Herb and Patty Cepeda have taught me, financial freedom can be defined as their life. Doing what they want, when they want, with who they want, for as long as they want, without any concern for money or medication. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an exciting lifestyle, and you are about to see how you can do it with this incredible compensation plan. Typically, we talk about you share, they share, and I am going to cover that tonight because it is the basis of our compensation plan. It's simply you go out there and you share this product with a couple other people. Let's assume they come in with a value pack, which is the very best pack. I'll talk about that in just a minute. You're going to earn $100 for each person that comes in with that value pack. If you happen to help 2 people get started on the same week, Monday through Sunday, the company's going to double that. So if you got 2 at 100, that's going to be not 200, but 400 because it's a double product reduction bonus. Now, your 2 share, so it's you share, they share. When your customer becomes an associate and shares with a couple people, they're going to have the same compensation plan you do. So they can earn the same product reduction bonus you did. When you've got your 2 customers, the company's going to pay you a $50 consultant rank advancement bonus. But when you help your people go from customer to associate to consultant, when they get their first 2 customers, they earn that same $50 you did, but the company pays you $100. It's called a consultant development bonus. So in this little picture right here, you share, they share. If you happen to sell 2 value packs in the same business week, and your 2 customers become associates, become consultants, doesn't have to be the same week, but within 60 days, if you get started as an associate, you will have earned a net of $900. And that doesn't even include any cycle bonuses you might earn. That's pretty exciting. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Now, this part of the compensation plan right here is where wealth can be created. You might be saying, well, how's that? It's a team concept. It's not based on your own individual effort. Every one of us has 2 teams, a right team and a left team. And so you can personally enroll as many customers as you want. They all go on your bottom right or your bottom left. So every new person you bring in helps all the people you brought in before them on that side of your business. So it's a way for you to all work together as a team. This 2-team structure has resulted in many people making significant incomes with Isagenix. As I mentioned briefly earlier, there's been 261 people so far in Isagenix earned cumulatively $1 million. Last year, I think the number was 29 people earned over a 7-figure income in Isagenix just last year, 2017. The majority of that income, ladies and gentlemen, comes from 2 teams. Now, as you're building these 2 teams, it's not all based on your effort. The people on your team, as they build their 2 teams, all their volume counts for you. So all those products I ran through earlier, every one of them has what's called a BV, a business volume. And as people buy initial products and as they buy reorders, all that BV adds up on your right and left team. Every time your 2 teams accumulate 300 BV on one side and 600 BV on the other side, you earn a $54 bonus. And you might be saying, Chuck, what are you so excited about a $54 bonus? I'm so excited because it's not based on my own individual effort. It's based on the individual effort of a lot of people, mostly customers. People just using our product for the benefits of the product. They're not in this to make money like we are. They're in this because they love the products, just like I do, but not because they're making money. 87% of people in this business are customers only. We love customers. So as these customers reorder and reorder and reorder and share with other people, and they order and order and order, and it starts to spread and go viral around the world globally, you literally can have teams producing up to 250 cycles a week. At that point, the company caps it off because there's no limit to depth. There's no levels limit. So no matter how far removed people are from you, as long as they're part of your genealogy, someone that you introduced, you get credit for that volume on your right and left team. Oh, and by the way, it's even better than that. People that got in before you, they only have a right-left team also. So there's a real good high probability that people above you are also going to be placing people under you, and you're going to get credit for that volume too. So ladies and gentlemen, this part of the compensation plan, if you really understand it, is the most exciting. Back 16 years ago when they started Isagenix, this was all they had, was the cycle bonuses. And you had to be able to vision the future, and those who did, Tom Smith, for example, has earned $20 million with Isagenix. When they started, this was all they had. But I want you to see a little deeper about what those cycles mean. If you were a consultant and you're earning 1 cycle a week, that's $2,800 a year. Do you realize how much money you would have to have in the bank at 3% interest to kick off that type of annual income and interest? It's about $90,000 in the bank at 3% interest to kick off that kind of money. That's 1 cycle a week. There's lots and lots and lots of people on this call making 1 cycle a week on average. 5 cycles a week. You would average 5 cycles a week over the course of a year, you would make an extra $14,000. Now, you can do that very easily on a part-time basis. What about 10 cycles a week? Now you're getting up to some pretty serious additional income. 20 cycles, 40 cycles, all the way up to 250 cycles a week. At 250 cycles a week, that's $13,500 a week. That's $700,000 a year. And that's where it caps for this one way of making money. You can match that again as an executive in your matching bonuses. So there's a lot of money to be made here, but you're not limited to one business center. Once you max one out, the company says, hey, we're going to reward you, and they give you another business center, not at the bottom of one of your 2 legs, which is what I would expect. They put it above your existing original position and allow you to benefit from all the work you've already done in your new position. Now, this is a little deep for a first-time person, but I'm telling you, if you have any experience in this industry, what I'm telling you ought to get you pretty excited because it is the best compensation plan I've ever seen, bar none. So what does that relate to in regular traditional jobs? Well, if you're cycling 10 times a week, that's the average income of an elementary teacher or an office manager. 20 cycles a week as a police officer or nuclear engineer. 40 cycles a week, you're looking what a lawyer, judge, a law professor would earn. 60 cycles a week. Now you get up to doctor, surgeon, CEO. The problem with doctors, and I got a really good friend who's a doctor, one of the best in the world. He's a pediatric. He works with a kidney specialist. I was just with him in the hospital. My nephew's in the hospital right now with some kidney issues. And he was telling me he's got about 10 more years to retire. They don't have residual income as a doctor. If something happens to their ability to perform, their income stops. Here with Isagenix, you build this one time, and these cycle bonuses can continue on for a lifetime. They can be willed to your children and your grandchildren. You can go through the list there. This is professional athlete money here. This is exciting with Isagenix. Now, you won't normally see this in a presentation, but I just want to show you a few of the other ways Isagenix compensates us, because for some of you, you're looking for the big money. There are $10,000 in bonuses that Isagenix provides, because remember, 16 years ago, they didn't have these bonuses. It was just the cycle money. Well, they realized to attract some of the bigger leaders in this industry, they had to have a little more upfront money, so they added these bonuses. So when you become a consultant, no matter how long it takes you, they're going to pay you $50, as I mentioned earlier when I was talking about the you share, they share. When you share and they share, that's becoming a manager. If you do that in your first 60 days, there's a $250 Crystal Manager bonus. If you help 4 more people become consultants for a total of 6, they can all be on the right, all be on the left, 3 and 3, 5 and 1, 4 and 2, any combination, but 6 personally enrolled consultants, you get a $750 bonus if you do that in your first 120 days. Real quick side note, in every other company I've been in, you had to keep getting people to the level you were at to promote to the next level. Not at Isagenix. If you'll notice, I said you move up to director by simply helping 6 people become consultants. You don't have to help 6 people become managers like you are to advance to director. I've never seen anything like that. It's amazing. And then the top of the pay plan is executive. Executive means you've helped 5 people on the right and 5 people on the left reach that consultant level. What's a consultant? 2 customers, ladies and gentlemen. 2 customers. It could be your spouse, a mom, a brother, a sister, a daughter. 2 customers and you're a consultant. You help 10 people do that. 5 on your right, 5 on your left, and you're an executive. If you do that in your first 180 days, 6 months, that's a $1,000 bonus. Just recently, the company did a reset. And they said, hey, if you've already earned all those bonuses, we're going to reset the clock and let you do it again. If you've never earned the bonuses, we're going to reset the clock and let you do it again. That just took place March, April, and May of 2018. But instead of the normal rank advancement bonuses here, they doubled the rank advancement bonuses. So myself and several people on this call, we not only earned it the first time around, but we got it again with a reset. This company wants you to make money. They want you to share the product with other people. They want you to succeed. Now, you see the 5-star, the 1-star, the 2-star, and the 3-star bonuses. The first time you cycle 5 times in a week, the company pays you a $250 bonus. The second time you cycle 5 times in a week, the company pays you a $250 bonus. Now, to qualify for that, there's a few little details, like you have to be a consultant the week before in order to get that bonus. You can't just, boom, hit it one week, and the week before you got to be a consultant, and the next week you hit the 5 cycles, $250 bonus. Next time you hit 5 cycles, $250 bonus. Then when you're a manager and you cycle 10 times, that makes you what we call a 1-star. They give you a $500 bonus. Not once, but twice. And then when you're a director and you cycle 20 times, that makes you a 2-star. The company pays you a $1,000 bonus. Not once, but the first 2 times you hit 20 cycles. You got to be a director the week before and the week you achieve it. That's exciting. But then when you're an executive and you hit 3-star, which is 40 cycles, the company pays you $1,500. Not once, but twice. So you add all that up, plus the consultant development bonus that I told you, each time you help somebody become a consultant, you get $100 for the first 20. That's $10,550 that the company puts on the table to help you with your income early on until your cycles are big enough to make a decent living. That's exciting. Then there's the executive leadership bonus pool. When I first became a Crystal executive in 19 days, as Mark mentioned in the introduction, the next month I got a $3,900 Crystal leadership executive leadership bonus pool. Absolutely amazing. $3,900. You can earn up to $5,000 per month in that for your first 6 months as a executive. Oh, and by the way, the company puts $125,000 into that pool on a monthly basis, and it's paid out based on your growth as an executive, the first 6 months you're an executive. And there's more bonus pools as you go up through the ranks. So I've covered the company, I've covered the products, I've covered the compensation plan. There's 2 more important components as you're looking at Isagenix as a potential business for you, and that is timing and trends. This company has products in front of the biggest trends, market trends in the history of the world. We're talking about weight loss, weight management. It's a huge industry in and of itself, and we are much, much more than a weight loss company. Energy. Look at the multiple billions of dollars that industry is, and we've got phenomenal energy products and growing that line of product. And then you've got performance. It's 31.1 billion, and this is a couple-year-old slide. Ladies and gentlemen, that is so exciting. We're just scratching the tip of the iceberg in these markets, and we're here to grow. And then you got your healthy aging. Personally, my wife and I, we participate in all 4 categories. And then beyond that is markets. When you're talking about timing and positioning, where is the company market-wise? Is it an Amway, an Herbalife, a Nu Skin? Great companies in 100 countries, multiple decades old. 65 to 70% of their sales come from China, Japan, Korea. Do you know we haven't even opened those countries yet? The first one we're going into is Korea in October of this year. It was just announced last week. Do you know what timing you have as far as becoming a part of Isagenix to be in as we go into Korea with Japan and China on the forefront? We did almost $1 billion in sales last year. We're projected to do 1.2 this year. I predict that we'll do $2 billion in sales in the next 36 months. Why do I predict that? Because the company predicts it, and they're being conservative in my opinion. I believe we'll be doing $5-6 billion in sales in the next 5 to 10 years. And most likely 60 to 70% of it will be coming from Korea, Japan, and China, like all the other big companies in this industry. So what does that mean for you and me? All those people come through us. The company's not over there personally recruiting people. It's people referring people who are referring people. It's through your network. So with that being said, you are in the right place at the right time. Timing and position are critical when you're making a business decision. There is no company on the face of the earth that has better timing and positioning than Isagenix. And I've been around a bunch of years. I've seen a lot of companies. I've been involved. I've never been involved, never been as excited about my future as I am with Isagenix, because the company's built to last, first and foremost. And secondly, they're almost $1 billion a year company, and they haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg when it comes to global expansion. So are you ready to start this journey with us? There's one more important aspect of this, and I'm going to get to that at the very end. But before I do, I want to talk to you about the starter pack. As a person coming into the business, there's no fee, no cost to be an associate. But everybody comes in as a customer first. And depending on what you want to do with your business will determine what pack you want to start with. You pick the pack that's best for you. The person that introduced you to Isagenix will be able to help you and consult with you and help you get what's best for you. I will tell you what my mentor, Herb and Patty Cepeda, have taught me. And that is, if you're serious about this as a business, you want to come in with the ultimate pack. The ultimate pack will set you up for the best opportunity for you to succeed. It's going to give you a broad spectrum of the products that are available, and you're going to get to have knowledge, personal experience using all the different products that are available. Not all 65, but the vast majority of the core products are in here. All the ones I covered tonight are in the ultimate pack. It is by far the most valuable, best pack to come in. And when you're building this as a business, people are going to duplicate what you do. You'll make 3 to 6 times the income as you multiply and duplicate this, as opposed to the little basic packs that people can come in with if they want. Now, the next best pack is the value pack. The value pack is by far the best value for the customer. And I'll just tell you, the customer, Isagenix wants the customer to have a successful experience. And so they made the value pack so valuable that if a person will do their homework and analyze, okay, if I buy a la carte and get these products, or if I buy this pack, or if I buy this pack, the value pack so far exceeds all the other packs that a customer is going to want to come in with a value pack. So again, you get what the person invites you. There are different packs at lower levels. And by the way, this is not a monthly commitment by any means. This is your first starter pack to get you, started with the program. On a monthly basis, you're just going to order the products you need to replenish your inventory. It can be as low as $150. It can be hundreds of dollars depending on how many products you use. But remember, you're replacing your meals. Today, with the exception of some strawberries that I threw in one of my shakes, 100% of my nutrition has come from Isagenix. So our grocery bill's gone way, way down. Our out-to-eat restaurant bill's gone way, way down. We prefer and we thrive on good nutrition from Isagenix. Last but not least, when you're analyzing a company, I'm going to wrap up with this. You want to look at the company. Isagenix has the right people leading the company. They're debt-free, they're profitable, and number two is the product. We have a product that people have an emotional response to. People love our product, and they order it month after month after month, whether they're a customer or an associate. Number three is the compensation plan. I hope I did a decent job with a high level today. There are better videos that go into detail about the compensation plan, but I'll tell you this, in all my experience, nothing comes close to our compensation plan. I'll compare any compensation plan to ours. Nothing comes close in my opinion. And then you've got timing and positioning. I think you got a pretty good idea with our expansion to Korea and the new product lines and markets we're involved in. Perfect there. And then last but not least, when you're evaluating a company is, do they have a proven system of success, or do you have to invent that yourself? With my 4 other companies that I was the number 1 income earner, I had to develop the system for my team. That took a lot of effort, and it took just my ability. Why not take advantage of the Cougars and the Cepedas? You got the Isagenix system and the Cepeda system. You combine that, and you've got a formula for success that's never been available to any of us before. You just simply plug in to this wealth creation vehicle. BeSetFreeLife.com is the Cepeda's team website. Go there, watch Transform Your Life video. Once you become a customer, you can actually log in as a member at that point and have access to everything they've developed to help our team grow. We have Monday night Zoom calls. This coming Monday night, we'll have Nick Brucker, an up-and-coming superstar on the Cepeda team. He'll be hosting a call Monday night. Next Wednesday night, when we get back to the business side of things, you'll have Herb and Patty Cepeda doing the call. You don't want to miss that. They're my mentors, number 1 income earners in the company, have earned over $20 million. Last year, $2.5 million earned, and the vast majority of that, ladies and gentlemen, was residual. They are not doing this. They're not going to be able to call next Wednesday to help their income. They are financially set for the rest of their lives, their kids' lives, and their grandkids' lives. They're doing this so you can experience freedom like they're experiencing freedom. And then every day, Monday through Friday, the Cepedas and their top leaders have morning calls. They've been doing this for 10 years with Isagenix. Every Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, they get on there and they train us and they teach us week after week after week, the basics over and over again, so you can plug your new people in and they also can succeed. We have Express University celebration coming up. Those are 2 big events. So if you get involved and you're serious about this business, get with the person who invites you, get your tickets to those events, and come join us. Freedom is awesome. I'll tell you, you cannot beat being financially free, and we want it for you too. God bless you. Have a great night, and come join us. Bye-bye, everybody.